Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon Leaf Green! Today we have some stuff we're gonna go do. We do have a potential rival battle that we could do. I went the wrong way. But I honestly don't think we could do that rival battle yet. So we're just not gonna. There is, however, an item that we can come and acquire that is just up here. Found a potion! You see, the problem with this rival battle is that, Blue is gonna have a Pokemon that just absolutely decimates us, and his entire team is level 9. In this grass here, which I do not really want to progress much through, because I don't remember where the trigger of the battle is, we can encounter some new Pokemon! And this is not it, but I will go over them anyway. We can encounter here Spearows, which evolve into Fearow, the normal flying type you want to have if you want a normal flying type. Fearow is not only really fast, but does have a really good attack stat, and learns some really good both normal and flying type attacks. Where Pidgeot basically caps off with Gust, Wing Attack, Fearow learns, a lot better moves, like Drill Peck. Now, I wouldn't overly advise Fearow, but if you really want it, it's not a bad choice. The other Pokemon that we can encounter here for the first time is Mankey. Mankey is an angry little monkey-pig hybrid that just absolutely karate chops your shit. Speak of Spearow, there is one. Ow, I forgot Spearow starts with Peck, and it's faster than me. Oh, that's not good. That is very not good. I may die during a bio. Oh no. Nah, I can't escape. Yeah! Bulbasaur is not easy in the early game. I white it out. I'll get back to Mankey in a moment. Potions wouldn't have helped me, Nurse Joy. Okay, let's get back to the Mankey bio. Mankey is high speed, high attack, evolves into Primeape, punches you even harder, is even faster, and actually has a little bit of bulk, but nothing to write home about. Anger Point is not consistent, but funny. Vital Spirit, I mean, it's not bad. Preventing sleep is not a bad thing. Yeah, we kind of want some levels, so I think I'm gonna stop and get Bulbasaur a few levels off screen, because we're gonna need them soon, so I'll meet you guys back once I've got a level or two. And with this Rattata going down, I should grow to level 10. And gain Vine Whip. Hooray, finally a move that isn't Tackle. It has the same base power as Tackle, but unlike Tackle, it actually uses our special attack stat. Meaning it's going to be dealing more damage because, quite simply, we have more special attack. We can come into here and we can reorganize our moves. I actually want to move those around and then move those around. That way Vine Whip will be directly down from our Tackle. Because we still want Tackle. Flying types resist grass. But, I would go and attempt to do the rival battle. But the problem is, our rival has a Pidgey. Blue has a Pidgey. With a flying move. You saw how badly it went against the Spearow. It's not a good plan, so we're just gonna carry on north. Okay, I go shopping in Pewter City occasionally. I take the winding trail through Viridian Forest when I go. Well, now I've had my coffee, and that's what I needed to get going. What's that red box you have? Ah, you're working on your Pokedex. Let me give you a word of advice. If you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? Suppose I'd better show you then. I know, I haven't caught one yet. Why is there just a Weedle here, sir? Where's your Pokemon, old man? Hey, he found his potion in his, in his PC too. He throws the Pokeball. In the original Red and Blue, he could fail to catch the Weedle occasionally. There, now tell me that was educational, was it not? Here, take this too. We got the Teachy TV. If there's something you don't understand, watch that. It'll teach you about the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. I already know the basics, including that I'm not all that great at it, apparently. Here we get Route 2, where there is actually 2 more new Pokemon that we can encounter. But I'm not in the biggest hurry to bio them, because, well, we're gonna see them ahead if we don't encounter them now, so I'm not in the biggest rush to, you know, bio them. I will still be fighting everything we encounter, and I may go back to do that rival battle if we get sufficiently high level before it ceases to be a thing we can do. And Pidgey down. Normally, a Bulbasaur start is not this bad. This Bulbasaur is just not great. I don't want to be rude to our little Bulby boy, but that made me small, but don't underestimate its wicked bite. You caught one already? I have not, but normally I would. Going into Viridian Forest, natural maze in there. Be careful you don't get lost. I won't get lost. My days of getting lost in here are long gone. Hey kid, come here with some friends to catch some bug Pokemon. They're all itching to get into some Pokemon battles. Where are they? There we go. Get an antidote. Now, the Viridian Forest. There is a fair few new Pokemon in here for us to encounter. And, well, let's see which one we encounter first. Ah, this line. This is actually a pretty good battle for doing this with. Here we have Metapod, or the Caterpie family, if you will. Metapod ultimately evolves into Butterfree. I don't have a bio made for Metapod, so you'll have to deal with it being Caterpie into Butterfree. Butterfree isn't a bad Pokemon. It's not good, but it's not bad. It's bug flying type, it has a lot of weaknesses, not many resistances. But what it does do, however, is evolve very quickly. As in, it will be fully evolved by level 10. And it also learns a lot of really good moves pretty early on. As in, it will learn Confusion the moment it evolves. Confusion being a 50 power psychic type attack that is pretty good and basically is resisted by nothing right now. So, pretty good thing to have. It's not a bad choice to pick up early game. You may end up outgrowing, but also at the same time, it's just not really all that bad. Another Metapod. Well, I'll use this opportunity to talk about another Pokemon that you can encounter here. Or I'll just absolutely decimate this poor Metapod. That being Weedle / Kakuna / Beedrill. Much the same as Caterpie, except a lot worse. Swarm is not as good of an ability as Tinted Lens, I believe, is Butterfree's. You would think I'd know. Compound Eyes, same sort of ability. Another Metapod. This is the Metapod Forest. One of the major issues of Beedrill is Bug and Poison are both physical, which sounds great. Until you consider the best bug move you're going to learn is Pin Missile. 2 to 5 hits of 14 base power. Which only makes it best when you get all 5 hits. Otherwise, your best move is Twin Needle. 2 hits of 25 base power. Yeah. Aside from that, your next best option is Sludge Bomb once you get the TM in the late game. Aside from that, you're using Poison Sting, basically, until then. It's not very good. My boy Beedrill really got shafted. And as the final Pokemon that you can encounter here, Pikachu! Everyone's favorite overrated electric mouse. Now, Pikachu's a bit of an odd one. It's not a bad Pokemon, it's lost a lot of weight, it's got good speed to it, and is the earliest electric type you can get. Good all-round stats, like what's not to like, other than it's absolutely everywhere. That's what's not to like. Static is a pretty good ability. It's not the best ability in the world, but it's pretty good. I'm gonna need to go recover soon, jeez. Because I am getting very low on tackles, aren't I? Yes, I am. But yeah, Pikachu isn't bad. You can encounter it here at a 5% encounter rate. Pure electric typing is not bad. I am going to go recover. I may as well keep talking about Pikachu while I'm going. Like, one thing I will note, because this is our first instance of it, Pikachu evolves via Stone. That means, once it is evolved, it will no longer learn any more moves. So, if you want to use a Pikachu, my advice would be to make sure it knows the moves from level up you want it to learn before you evolve it. Basically meaning, you're going to be keeping it a Pikachu until at least level 26. Though, level 33 is not a bad choice either to evolve at. At level 33 you learn Agility, which is a pretty decent move. 26 is where you learn Thunderbolt, which is basically the best electric type attack. So, just keep that in mind. Now, back into Viridian Forest, where I, for a short while at least, have no more Pokemon to talk about. I can just play the game. It's great. Just throwing Pokeballs to catch Pokemon, and I ran out, so you can never have too many Pokeballs. Amen to that. Here we get a potion. Now, for level grinding, hey, a Weedle. Viridian Forest is pretty good for the early game. I'm just gonna run from Weedle because Poison Point is very annoying. Poison Sting is equally as annoying. Here we have our first trainer battle! Hey, you have Pokemon? Come on, let's battle them! Let's battle him indeed, my friend. Sends out a Weedle. I don't want to deal with this, but I kind of have to. We're going to Leech Seed it. Because we're probably going to get poisoned, so I may as well get some HP back in the process. Now, Poison resists Grass, so we'll be tackling. Both of our attacks make contact, so doesn't really matter. And hey, we're back up to full health. String Shot, I want to make mention because it is a move we'll be seeing a lot of. Seems great on the surface. Ultimately really isn't. For one primary reason. You always want to raise your own stats, not lower your opponent's. Basically. Because this is more of a competitive thing, but if I had another Pokemon, I could just switch out if I really cared about my speed dropping. And if I didn't care about the speed dropping, I was probably already going to be slower anyway. So, you know, you'd rather raise your own speed because that's more threatening than lowering your opponent's. No, Caterpie can't hack it. Well, of course he can't. He doesn't have fingers. What are you trying to make Caterpie hack things for? It's very rude. We have another trainer battle. Can't jam. You can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. Why not? If I want to jam out. You can't stop me. Get another Weedle. That I'm gonna Leech Seed, just like the last one. I'm just waiting for that poisoning to happen. Because I know it will. A thing to note about Leech Seed, it does not affect grass types. So, you can't Leech Seed a grass type, basically. Yeah, man. It's time to die. There we go. Just let the seeds drain your life. Is what needs to happen. Now level 12. And Weedle. I'm just gonna Leech Seed it again. It gets me health back and does also help me kill it a little faster, so. I'm honestly kind of surprised I have not been poisoned yet. Because it will happen. I know it's gonna happen. I love the cowbell in the battle theme. I wish these early battles were more entertaining. I suppose I can explain what the setting I changed at the beginning is from switch to set. Basically what that means is once I get other Pokemon, the game is not going to ask me if I want to switch my Pokemon. I do not get that option. Which is good. I don't want that option. I don't need that option. So. Now we get to deal with a Kakuna that's faster than us. And is going to be using Harden. Because that's all it knows. This is what Kakunas do. I think we're nearly at the point where Vine Whip would be better. Vine Whip may honestly be the better option. I should be Leech Seeding as well. Yeah, Vine Whip's dealing more damage. I'll just Vine Whip to finish, because Vine Whip is a special attack. If you want to know with these older games whether a move is a physical or special attack, look no further than is it a type Eevee evolves into? If it's a type Eevee can evolve into, period. Like, you know, even up to, like, the evolutions that don't exist in this game of ice and grass. Like, if it is an evolution, period, it is a special attack. Otherwise, it's physical. Unless it's dragon. Dragon is special. Because dragons are very special. Another antidote. Carry on throughout the forest. Here we have another trainer. Might be little, but he won't like it if we go easy on him. Oh, don't worry, man. I'm not going to go easy on you. Though I may need to go back and recover very soon because I'm probably running low on PP. I think I can actually use Vine Whip here pretty... Yeah, it's not terrible. It's still resisted, but... Given how high my special attack stat is compared to attack... You might be looking at this and being like, man, Bulbasaur has a pretty rough time. It kind of doesn't normally. I've just gotten pretty unlucky with mine. Back to tackling. Mostly because there is a lot to a Pokemon's stats other than just its base stats as well. But these are things that happen naturally in that every Pokemon we defeat and gain XP from, we gain something that's called EVs, or effort values. Every Pokemon has a different amount of effort values they give. Each Pokemon can have, I forget the total number. It's like 500 some effort values total, I think. No, that sounds like too much. I don't remember the exact number. You can basically max out 2 stats with your total. God, what is it? I don't remember. Great walkthrough I'm doing. They're not overly important. That's why I didn't bother re-looking that up. The other thing that's different is IVs, or individual values. Those are different for every Pokemon. It's basically what makes your Pokemon unique. Those together play into your stat total. And I really get the feeling that this Bulbasaur rolled low on a lot of its IVs. Hello, sir. Do you know that Pokemon evolve? I do know. I also am pretty sure you're the Kakuna guy. Or Metapod Kakuna guy. I'm just gonna Leech Seed. I don't have the PP for this, man. But I mean, I'll sap your HP. And then I'll whip ya. Jesus, Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur has had enough of these Kakunas. And Metapods. I really wish there was more to talk about in the early game, but it's just a lot of tackling. Charmander probably has the easiest time with this early area, but the hardest time with the first gym. Bulbasaur has the hardest time with this initial area, but probably the easiest time with the upcoming gym. And Squirtle's kind of in the middle. Just for extra, what starter should you pick? There's still like one more trainer in my way between here and the exit of this forest. I don't think I have the PP to deal with another trainer after this, so I'm gonna have to go and recover again. And I might, just given the levels I've got, I might give the rival battle a try. Because I should be able to do it, in theory. I'm also going to be cutting out a lot more battles from here on. I'm just doing a lot of these early battles with commentary, just so that you can get an idea of what the game is like. But yeah, let's make our way out of the forest again. And here we are back in Viridian City. Did I make the joke that we were on our way to Viridian City earlier? I don't remember. We've already made it to Viridian City. Pewter City's the next city. Now this is against my better judgment, and I may lose, but I kind of want to try the rival battle. I have some levels up on him, and that would make for a decent way to end this episode off. To try out the rival battle. So let's do that. This is probably going to go horribly, but, you know, I think the trigger for it's down here. Somewhere. It might be on the top line. It's on the top line. Got a lot walking. You do gain the ability to move faster, but not until after the first gym. Oh yeah, the trigger's up here. Here it is. This may go horribly. Hey, Steven. You're off to the Pokemon League? Forget about it. Probably don't even have any badges, do you? God won't let you through without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? I mean, it did. Not sure it's going to be enough to get through your Pidgey, but that's what my potions are for. First things first, I am leech seeding. This is like the first difficult battle, especially because this... I forgot he has sand attack. You jerk. I want to lower his attack. You jerk. I wish I had just a Junkmon I had caught so I could switch out. Because he's gonna just annihilate my accuracy. Yeah. What Blue is doing here is what we call in the competitive scene of being an evasion noob. It's very likely at this point that I probably will not be able to hit very much because he's lowered my accuracy by so much. I'm glad he hasn't used Gust yet. Yeah, there's another miss. Okay. I'm gonna try to get a Leech Seed off on his Charmander. His Charmander, I don't think, has a fire move yet. So... we should be fine. Okay, good. I got the Leech Seed off. I think I win. Especially with the level disadvantage. But... he could always get another lucky crit, followed by another lucky crit, followed by another lucky crit. This is Blue. I'm just really glad I landed the Leech Seed so that this will eventually lead to a win no matter what. Leech Seed, as you might be able to guess, is a pretty powerful move. And is a move that a lot of Venusaurs just keep. Because, well, it's a good move. I missed. As if that's much of a shock. Come on, Bulbasaur, I believe in you. You can see why this might have been difficult at a lower level. There we go. Tackle to end it. Aw, you just lucked out. $144. Oh, man. The Pokemon League is crawling with tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on. I mean, yeah. I just wanted to come do this rival battle. And that is going to mark the end of this episode. So with that, I thank you all very much for watching. And hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow for more Pokemon Leaf Green. See you all then!